Who doesn't recognize the iconic K-bar knife? It is actually the 1911 of knives. This is one of the most popularly produced knives in the world. And one company, one of my favorite companies, has produced one for quite some time. And we're going to take a look at it today. Cold Steel's the Leatherneck. Let's check her out right here at the Sharpest Edge. You got the sharpest edges. What is up, knife community? This is Blade Love coming at you from the Sharpest Edge, and you are with me in the man cave. And today we are going to check out one of my favorite models of knives, the K-Bar standard model. Now, it's not going to be the one by K-Bar. No. This is going to be the one by one and only Cold Steel, the Leatherneck. So let's get to it. So while perusing Amazon board one night, I ran into the Leatherneck. And when you get your Leatherneck, this is what you can expect. A very well-made box that opens from the top. And when you open it, you'll see your Leatherneck conveniently sealed in plastic. Remove it from its packaging. And there's the package right there. Front, back, and side. But let's check her out a little closer, shall we? So at first glance, when you pick this beast up, you are going to feel the weight. It comes pretty darn close to a pound. And it feels really sturdy. It's got that great Kray-Ex sheath that Cold Steel is famous for making, and it locks in really nice. The knife comes approximately 12 inches long, a 6-inch German D2 steel blade, 5-odd-inch handles with a steel butt cap, and this really great feeling, what they call Kray-Ex or Kray-Ex handle. It's pretty interesting. It's the Cold Steel Leatherneck-SF, SF for Semper-Fi, obviously, to honor the Marine Corps. But she is a real beauty. And it's cold steel, so it's sharp. Check out the sheath here for a moment. Very nice quality nylon. Velcro plus button in the back, so you can use that to insert in a belt or other lashing options. It's attached, so you can remove it by taking out these 2 screws and use another attachment system if you so desire. I'm still thinking that this is the Secure-Ex company that made it for Cold Steel, but now they're, instead of putting Secure-Ex, they're putting Cold Steel's logo on it. But it is a very well-made sheath. And it locks in. And I just bumped my camera here. Locks in really well. But how sharp is she? I know there's going to be someone that's going to ask that question. So I just happen to have a sheet of paper on hand. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think that's sharp. Cold Steel has never come to me dull. That's one thing for sure. And I got paper dust all over it. Oy. Look at that. But as you can see, me see if I can use my zoom. German D2 steel, made in Taiwan, which, hey, still good. It's cold steel. Then we look at the leather neck. Leatherneck-SF for Semper-Fi. I will tell you that this handle feels really good in the hands. Gives you a really good grip with that guard too, and that guard does not move. Backhand is just as nice. And that is the Cold Steel Leatherneck SF. So if you have any comments or questions, please leave them down in the comments, and I'll be back in a moment with a final thought or two. In my family, the K-bar style knife has always held a special place in honor and tradition. And every year, I'm honored to receive another from one of my family members who serve. K-bar will always be a part of my family's legacy. Sometimes truth can be even crazier than a fable. For example, K-bar, the name K-bar, which was actually trademarked in 1923, was actually from a trapper's letter who wrote about a Union Knife Company blade that had killed a bear. And I guess since he wasn't exactly grammatically perfect, the kill-a-bear was K-A-B-A-R, and K-bar was born. And that's how simple these things can be. And the K-bar knife quickly became extremely popular, and it blew up, especially in World War II. The sands of Iwo Jima and Taipan and other places where Marines have gone for many generations. The U.S. Navy as well, and even the U.S. Army adopted it at one point. So it was a fantastic blade. It still is to this very day. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and please feel free to do some more research about the K-bar knife and its history. It's very fascinating, especially the Union Cutlery Company and K-bar, which is located in Olean, New York, to this day. And they have a fine museum out that way too. If you get a chance to get out that way, visit it. So this has been Blade Love. As always, I thank you all for joining me in my videos, and I want you always to remember, be good to yourself, and especially be good to one another out there. Take care. Bye for now. You got the sharpest edges I've ever seen.